Yo, what's up? It's me. I'm back. This time I'm getting ready to discuss the death of social networks. It's a pretty irritating subject because, I used to really enjoy social networking because it was a place where you can exchange thoughts with other people and you can have fun, you can clown, you could, discuss topics, sports, politics, like whatever, music, or just like random shit you can think of, just expressing yourself in, the most genuine form you can. And, you would share the same feeling with others. But it's like, social networks, they only have like a 5-6 year lifespan. The first 2 years, not that many people fuck with it because they don't really know much about it. And then the third, fourth year or so is like when it's really at its highest stage, everybody's into it, it's trending and all that shit. But it's like the last couple years, it's always because, it's a few things. It's like it starts to die out because like a lot of people who in it, it's like a lot of people come in here and they be fake. And it's like it's only so long you can withhold a fake personality or, try and show and, front a lifestyle that you really can't do. And after a while, it's like you run out of shit to say and you realize, your mouth and your life ain't running the same track. So it's like people start to fall off and you got the other people who's like looking at those people because a lot of people aren't even interesting. Like, you start to realize, some people just don't really have personalities, and if they do, they don't know how to express it because they probably don't know themselves. So then you have people talking about like, oh, social networks is played out or Facebook's played out, this is played out, and they're just so focused on like what everybody else is doing and who's saying this or who's on here or whether they TL or they fake news feeds popping or not. It's like, what you done today? Like what do you have to bring to the table? What do you feel like discussing? Like, nobody's really tripping about expressing themselves. It's like, a lot of people just want to jump on what somebody else is, and if that person ain't there no more, they're gonna follow them wherever they go. And it's like, that in total, kind of kills the whole purpose. And then another thing that kills social networking is because, like, after a while, you're going to have, like, advertising and, the spam, the bullshit liked and shared photos that takes down TLs, and they started changing up the formats. And, I mean, that's not our fault. That's more of, like, the people who create it. But, yeah, that, and then, like, pretty much, like, the biggest problem is just, like, the ignorance of people. Because if you notice, like, the shit that people tend to like, it's like it gets dumber each time, I mean, we had like MySpace was pretty much like for kids, and like, we were kind of into that. We were expressing ourselves, through making our own pages and all that shit. But then it kind of died off because, like, I don't really think it was nothing besides advertising. I think it was more just like us growing up. So it's like that's what Facebook became, because Facebook was more like an adult website, and that was cool. But then it was like, dumb people start getting on and you start to get tired because then you see like, it's like every time somebody does something, another crowd of people come in, like another era of kids, like dumbass kids come in and they start making it dumb. And, which is, you shouldn't even really be worried about them, but it's like, it kind of like tends your attention toward like, what's the next thing up? And then it was like Twitter, and then it was like Twitter was just pretty much like, to me it was like ignorant from the start, but I can understand like where it makes it interesting because, it's just like it kind of dumbed itself down from Facebook. Because with Facebook you can like really write whole passages and have real deep conversations, but Twitter is just like you're just chattering, you're chattering. People can pick and choose who they want to like conversate with, but it's just like, I mean, it gives you like a limited format of like how many words are saying each stat. And then it's like you can just like pretty much listen to whoever you want to, even celebrities that you're never even gonna meet. And that's one thing I can't stand about Twitter. It's like a lot of people, it's like they're not talking about celebrities, they're just watching them, or they're talking about what's on TV. It's like Twitter just exposes like the real, just brainless population of like the world. It's like crazy, but I'll admit it gives you laughs. Like it's funny. I'll give it that. But it's just like, and then from Twitter, people getting tired of Twitter, and now people want to go to Instagram. And Instagram, you can't even say shit. All you can do is look at pictures. You look at pictures and you comment. It's pretty much just like a major like thirst fest. Like niggas just like on there thirsty as shit, or they like putting pictures of themselves to attract us. And like I'm not, I'm not the prettiest nigga alive. I ain't no real cute nigga, so I'm not gonna really be on there getting that much attention. Like I just get on there and clown with stupid ass pictures just to make people laugh and kind of joke here and there. And I'm not the thirsty type either. I'm not gonna get on a bunch of girls' profiles and want to add them and like all these photos and give them compliments. Like I don't got no business doing that either. So it's like I'm really at a point where I'm just like, this is bullshit. Like, I mean, I wouldn't care as much if I weren't like out of work. I'll be back at work as soon as I heal up, but it's just getting ridiculous. But yeah, that's just how I feel right now. I don't got much else to say, so that's all. It's the death of social networking. It's dead. Bye.